Yeah, but the other thing I think is super important, we have to recognize, if the U.S. is not on board in a global financial system that they basically control 80% of the system, the U.S. controls, it's on the U.S. dollar, there's just no way that that is going to reach its potential. So we've got to get the U.S. completely on board, and we've got to get American innovators dominating this industry before we're really going to see the benefits here.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting it more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. And 2024 is going to be one of our most entertaining years. We have the presidential election. We have the drums are beating. We have the emerging markets going to be flipping the switch on the fourth industrial revolution. And they finally start to cut rates. And we know Japan is going to start raising rates. And those trillions of dollars that are sitting in money market accounts are going to start flowing over to the emerging markets. And we know the master magicians are about to set up that distraction so they can cut rates while we still have inflation. And in the fourth quarter, once the election is over, the movie begins. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now we have Bitcoin and crypto making a move up, and we have stocks moving down. Now, we have 60 publicly traded companies have adopted a Bitcoin strategy and thousands of private companies. And these big banks and big corporations are funding this new digital economy. So they know all about the fourth industrial revolution. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which are dropping. And we have the dollar up, and we're going to go over yield rates and the dollar later on in the video. We have volume and crypto up. We have Tether and USDC. And we have Mercado Bitcoin launches a Brazilian real peg stablecoin on the Tron network. And with this strong dollar, that is hurting the emerging markets. And we know they're moving over to these stable coins, and they're using the Tron network because it's cheaper and faster. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then, guys, we have the Fed. Repo was at $200 billion yesterday. Make sure you're pulling it on a daily basis during the week. And we see crypto move up due to the launch of these options trading. And then also we have stocks pulling back due to the drums are beating. And you normally don't see gold moving up high, also with the dollar moving up high if we were in a real economy. As we know, the Fed is controlling it all. They're buying up all this gold, but at the same time destroying fiat. But we have the dollar strong right now, and Bitcoin and gold moving up. And while the sheep sleep, the NWO builds. And I'm going to get into that into this video because we got a lot of building going on. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum, spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs are up. Now we have BlackRock Bitcoin ETF now holds $43 billion in Bitcoin. And of course, they can thank Grayscale. Remember, guys, this is a plan that moves in phases. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. We have Crypto Valley Exchange to go live on January 8th with cheap on-chain futures and options trading on Arbitrum. Now, also, we have the former Coinbase custody CEO launches Dakota. And when you open an account with Dakota, it will automatically convert the funds into an on-chain platform stablecoin backed by U.S. Treasuries. And yes, guys, you heard that correct. And whoever makes this seamless is going to be the winner. And this is one way to solve crypto banking. And again, this helps out the central banks and the Treasury. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Blackrock's Buidl token first to go live on Securitize's new platform for minting synthetic dollars while still earning real world asset yield using the S token. And the key word is minting synthetic dollars, fake money. And the same thing is going to happen. And the token economy is the same thing that's happening in the real economy. But this time, guys, when you add on those smart contracts, they'll be able to tell you what, when, and how to buy. And you have 3 to 6 months to spend it or poof, it's gone. And then lastly, we have the BlackRock ETF options launch on NASDAQ today. So again, the casino just keeps getting bigger and bigger. The casino opens today, and then all of a sudden we get this geopolitical event today. But like I told you, we definitely should get a pump off of it and then pull back. But don't forget, guys, on Friday we have options this Friday, and then next Friday we have futures contracts in it. So we'll definitely be on a roller coaster ride next week. But don't forget, the drums are beating are nothing but a narrative to get us moved over to the 4th Industrial Revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Tam save New York from COVID stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Drama Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.